All right, gentlemen, 10 reasons every man should quit porn forever. Let's get into it. The first reason is that it messes up your dopamine sensors. It literally messes up how your brain functions. So you are messing with the reward system of your brain, training yourself to want these quick, easy, quick fix, immediate gratification pleasures, and not be the type of person who puts in the work, puts in the effort to achieve things that you want to achieve, whatever goal, or thing that you want in life. Number two is that it literally makes you less of a man, okay? The opposite of masculinity is jerking off to porn, right? Masculinity is about being a masculine man, attracting feminine women, and, having a relationship, having sex. So the opposite of that is jerking to porn, okay? So I call porn the creator of beta, all right? You can write that one down. The creator of beta is porn. Number three is porn is increasing your time being socially isolated, okay? You're doing something weird alone in a room, ejaculating without a female present. Pretty beta, pretty losery. So it is known that nearly universally guys will admit that it increases social anxiety. Or rather, maybe the reverse is true. When guys get off of porn and they quit porn, social anxiety goes away, okay? They become much more confident, much more outgoing, and these little social scenarios that they would maybe worry about or feel timid or shy, that just evaporates and goes away. Number four is porn leads to increased feelings of shame, loneliness, and loseriness, right? Let's be honest, okay? No man wants to have to turn to porn as a sexual outlet, okay? It is some losery thing, and we know we're not supposed to be doing, okay? So something that you do in private, something that nobody really knows about, and so you can't help but afterwards, after you ejaculate, feels good for a second, then you're like, why'd I do that? You don't really feel good. So just think about in the moment how that feels, but what is the long-term effects on your psyche, on your psychology, on your subconscious, okay? You're really training yourself to say, hey, I'm a total beta that can't get a girl. I have to turn to my hand for a sexual relationship. Number five is really crazy. It's something called porn-induced erectile dysfunction, okay? So guys are jerking into porn so much that you train your brain to get off and have sexuality with a machine, with a digital screen. And then when it comes time to have sex with a girl, can't get it up, all right? And one thing I've noticed is once I got on NoFap, and especially once I'm doing semen retention, I notice much harder erections for sure, okay? It's super hard, like never before in my life, okay? And I'm getting older. I'm 35 now. I started doing NoFap around 30, and, I noticed for sure right away increase hardness. Number six is, I think porn use really correlates to destroying your chances of building a real relationship with real women, okay? A lot of guys that are turned to porn, they're struggling with women to begin with, okay? So if you're not doing great with women and you're releasing yourself in private, you're training your subconscious that is your sexuality, that is your sexual outlet. That's why I say it's the least masculine thing that you could do, because true masculinity is engaging with a woman. So if you've trained the reptilian part of your brain that you could have these highly pleasurable ejaculations with your hand alone in a room, what's the real motivation to go out and talk to girls? What's the real motivation to take a risk and maybe get rejected, or maybe have a girl turn you down or say she has a boyfriend, or maybe you say something flirting and you look a little stupid? There's no real motivation to do that. Number seven is that porn makes your life less enjoyable. Okay, as I said, number one, you're messing with the reward system. You're messing with the dopamine sensors. And if you are needing more and more high levels of dopamine to feel good, well, your daily mood is now lowered, okay? So it's literally a trade-off. To feel great for a couple of seconds, you're going to feel like shit throughout the rest of the day, throughout the rest of the week. And now number eight correlates directly to it because you mess with the reward system. Porn makes your life more challenging, okay? Literally, jerking off to porn makes everything that you're about to go do the day of or the next day, it makes it harder. It makes it more challenging. It makes it more difficult because you've messed up your reward system in your brain. You want this high pleasure for doing nothing, and you're going to have less energy and less motivation to go out and do anything. So whatever your goal is, if you're trying to get a better job or find a job or get a girlfriend or get in better shape or make more money, literally anything, porn makes everything harder. Even just normal social interactions and going throughout your day, waking up, getting out of bed, going through the whole day, making it back to bed, your whole day is going to be more difficult and more challenging if you are jerking off to porn than if you're not. The ninth one here is also related to the brain. Porn is going to make you stupider, okay? It's literally going to mess up the brain's functions, and you're going to have decreased cognitive performance, okay? Because one of the things I notice as soon as I get on semen retention is an increased cognitive performance. Okay, and every guy that gets on NoFap, they'll say, I'm not in a brain fog anymore. Okay, so what is a brain fog? How could we define that, right? It's like when you're not able to concentrate and focus that well. And I think of it now as like when you're in these super unnaturally high levels of dopamine that porn can get you to, and you're jerking off and then you ejaculate. It's like you're banging your brain with a hammer, okay? That feeling, that's like a hammer hitting you in the head, because you are taking the brain to a level of dopamine that it's really not able to get to naturally, and then you are now stupider afterwards, right? Because everything else in comparison is harder, it's more difficult. Now, after like that super high exertion of your brain, of these circuitry and stuff, and dopamine levels, the hormones, you of course naturally have to go to a lower phase, okay? So your brain is now in a lower mode, okay? It needs to take a break, it needs to relax, it needs to not think that much, okay? So it literally is going to decrease your cognitive performance. Number 10, to wrap it up, I'll just say, think about what others would think of you, okay? So maybe you don't think it's a big deal, but what would your parents think? What would your mom think if she knows you're going off jerking in your room every day, right? What would your girlfriend think if you have one? And what would women think in general, okay? So if you are a single guy, you're trying to get girls, what would the girl that think of your ideal girl, right? Now, who does she want? What is her ideal man? No girl wants a guy that's sneaking around in private, jerking himself to a digital screen, okay? Women think it's just pathetic, it's disgusting, it's a really repulsive behavior. Ugh, that guy's jerking off. And so, you want to be the man that's attractive to the woman that you want to be attracted to, and if you're jerking to porn, you're not that man, okay? So you could lie to others, you could try to lie to women, but you can't lie to yourself, you can't lie to your subconscious, and that's going to influence and dictate your behaviors when you're interacting with women and people, okay? So if you want the type of girl that you want to get, you have to be the man that's worthy of her, okay? And the guy that's going off alone, jerking to the porn all the time, he's really not worthy of a high-quality woman, all right? If you want some low-quality, bitchy, overweight girl, you could probably jerk up to porn and get one of those, right? But if you want a high-quality, fit, beautiful woman with a great personality, you got to really step it up as a man. You got to cut porn out, and this is all part of increasing your masculinity. And this is something I dive very deep into in my case study. It's called Engineering Alpha, How to Become a Stronger, More Masculine Man. And that is 100% free. You could get instant access to it. All you got to do is go click the link. It's in the description here, and check it out if you're interested in learning more. All right, so hope this video motivated you to quit porn forever, okay? These are 10 reasons, and yeah, get yourself motivated. If it's difficult, that's fine. It's okay if you try and fail. Pick yourself up, try again. All right, a lot of guys relapse in their journey of permanently quitting, permanently phasing it out, and that's okay, that's normal, but still have the goal to permanently quit porn out of your life, have a porn-free lifestyle, be a truly masculine man, embrace real masculinity, and women should be your sexuality, they should be sexual outlet. All right, see you in the next video, take care.